All right, welcome race fans. Here we are at Auto Club Speedway, California, as we call it. Got my good old buddy Ed Hewitt in the booth with me here tonight. Welcome, Ed. Good to have you.
Hey, thank you very much, Rudy. It's good to be here tonight and get to broadcast it with you tonight. It's been a while for me. I'm going to just join us. You won't believe.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the track here tonight. California, Ed, has kind of became one of the favorites here. Maybe not amongst these drivers, but amongst a lot of the drivers out here. The trucks on here, they do really have a good setup for this track.
Yeah, I went out there, got a little bit tonight, Rudy, and it's just awesome. We played with the offset there a little bit. I was working on, and the steering ratio, and I had the truck just dialed in for my liking. I imagine some of these drivers out there tonight, Rudy, should do the same thing. Your truck's loose, try to mess with the offset. It'll tighten you up a little bit or make you looser. Depends how you like to, to drive on California tonight. We're talking about a little bit about California tonight, Rudy. The overcast right now is 65% Fahrenheit. Temperature right now is 72 degrees out here, Rudy. Keep in mind, guys out there, we're going to traveling 80 laps tonight. That's going to be a good race for you, some of you guys. Be careful out there when getting in these turns. You got to lift a little early, Rudy. But once you lift off that throttle, get back on that throttle, the thing is just awesome.
Absolutely. Well, I think the guys have really got a handle on this. It's going to be a good race. So there ain't no doubt. I think these guys, this league right here, definitely a league that you want to watch because they're getting a little more of a iRacing focus here. Just in the last few weeks here, they've gained a few members, so this is really good for them. They started out kind of with about 15 drivers, and now we're upwards of almost 25. So very good for these guys.
Yeah, it sure is. In any other league, you're looking for that good driver, clean driver, respect on the track for each other, and that's what we look for too, Rudy. When we broadcast or we have races like that, we always look for that same thing. And mostly, it's not the driving style, Rudy. It's just respect on the track for each other, and that's my model.
Yeah, and I think, Ed, this is definitely one of them leagues that we do see a lot of respect out here. I've noticed with a lot of these races that I have been broadcasting for them, these guys really give each other a lot of room. If somebody is faster, they do let the driver go by. There's no sense in racing or holding him up if he's faster, and they do give room. So that's a high note of this league that I have noticed just a few weeks that I've been over here broadcasting for them. So definitely something that maybe others could take under advisement or take heed of that and say, this is what really does make a great league out here, is giving that respect out on the track.
Yeah, and it sure does, Rudy. Like I said, we've been a lot of places and we see a lot of stuff on the track or off the track. And when you go to a lead and you expect that guy to give you respect on the track, Rudy, that's the biggest plus in the world right there. Because you know what, you're going to come back and you're going to come back and you're going to come back. Because you know what, that's where you want to race. You want to race somebody that's clean. You want to race around somebody that's going to give you room and not hold you up. Or you're faster. Maybe that guy, you're faster right now, but and you turn around and you're faster, and that guy in front of you, he's going to give you that room because you gave him room in to begin with.
Absolutely. All right, well, 2 Mile Oval, and they call it the sister track to Michigan, which about the only difference in these tracks. Michigan does have a little more banking in the turns, but other than that, they are the same shape, like a D oval, and huge track. I mean, very, very wide. Like you were talking earlier, Ed, it looks like it's wider than Talladega.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Boy, this thing looks, even in the turns, looks a little wider than Talladega. I know the track's a little longer than Michigan. It's just an outstanding track for me to even get on and drive. Man, it's just awesome, Rudy.
All right, so 5 minutes left here until qualifying starts. So stay with us, folks. thanks for joining us here on MaxSpeedTV. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the show. I believe it's going to be a pretty good one. 80 laps here tonight. Kind of cloudy skies. A little bit of an overcast. And we don't get that shimmer off of the trucks that I like to see, but this is what they've chosen. They tried to keep that temperature down a little bit to give the guys a little more grip. So hopefully that works out really well for them.
Yeah, and like I said, Rudy, I think it will. Like I said, I was looking at the weather over here in California right now. It's 72 degrees tonight, and with the track conditions, the overcast there, I think it's just going to fan out right for some of these drivers.
Well, let's see. Trying to get everybody in here. Quite a few drivers. Looks like probably about 24 going to take to the grid tonight, Ed. So not bad.
Not bad at all, Rudy. I was going to ask you, Rudy, while we're broadcasting, these guys get some photos up there so they can see them on the broadcast there, their picture.
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome from some of these drivers to see. And when they watch it up on YouTube or Twitch TV, they get to see their, the profile up on our TV.
Yeah, it's up on YouTube. We don't broadcast to Twitch anymore.
Okay, sorry about that, Rudy.
Vincent Benny out here. A lot of these names, though, you may have noticed from around different leagues, Ed. As we were talking it just before the broadcast. I know
Vincent Vinen.
Yeah, Vincent Benny.
Vinny, yeah. Yep.
I know a lot of these guys, and come from all different leagues and stuff. And here they are running over in this league, showing their stuff and doing really well. Terry Bellinger, another one. So yeah.
Boy, I can't wait for this race to start. It's going to be an awesome race for some of these guys. Get up there and watch them guys go to town here at California tonight.
John Dunn, another one out here in the 995. J.D. Rise he's another one. Rays. I think that's Rays. Rise? Rays or Rise?
Rays. I think it's Rays.
Well, if you
ask him.
Yeah, I may have to after the race.
Let me ask him real quick.
Okay.
Here. Hang on.
All right. Nothing I hate worse than mispronouncing somebody's name.
Reyes, Rudy.
Reyes?
Yes, Reyes.
Reyes, okay. I got that. All right. Thank you, Ed.
Oh, you're very welcome. You look at some of these names and you say, well, okay, how's that really pronounced? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
We rather get it right than wrong.
Right. Jeremiah Oblak out here now. He's another one that you don't want to count him out. I've watched him in a couple of the races. Michael Palmer, definitely a strong runner.
No, Michael Palmer, I heard that name before, and I see him racing. He is a good racer.
Definitely.
Do you have a favorite tonight, Rudy?
I don't want to pick all the winners or nothing, but I'm not going to say that I have a favorite, but I can assure you that you're probably going to see Kyle Meeks up in the front, Michael Palmer up in the front, Kerry Woodward, he'll be up in the front, and the rest of these guys. Vincent Benny, he likes to run up there toward the front too. Brandon Furr, that's another one. Michael Updegraff, very, very fast. You'll see probably him and Kyle Meeks battling it out quite a bit. But I'm not going to pick a favorite. I don't know these guys well enough to pick a favorite or one for the win here tonight. But if I had to, I would probably choose Kyle Meeks for the win. All right, well, it looks like practice is over, Ed, and we are ready to get to the qualifying.
Okay, sounds good, Rudy.
So, all right, well, I will mute you, and we are going to play the national anthem here to kick things off.
10-4.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are back here live, and these guys starting to turn some good qualifying laps, Ed. Looks like Len McNeese, another strong runner that I actually had kind of completely forgot about. He is another great runner out here today, so we could see him maybe up there into the mix of this as well.
Yeah, I was looking at some of these times there. I thought Kerry up there would have had that, but like you said, it'll change. Look at Kyle Meeks up there now with a 41.1.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know till it's over. Do a fat lady sings. That's what they say.
That's right. That's exactly right. But yeah, I forgot all about Len McNeese. He is an up to graph. Haven't seen him turn in a lap yet.
Boy, a lot of close times right here, Rudy.
Oh, sure thing, yeah. Well, I heard a couple of the drivers talking about how well the setup was for this track, and I think I heard somebody say that the fastest time out there was faster than what do I want to say, the record or something, the iRacing record.
Oh wow!
But I mean, I don't know that for sure.
Right,
so,
right.
Race record or something, I guess. I don't know. So I heard somebody say that. I don't recall who it was, or I don't know. Maybe I heard them wrong. My bad. But yeah, great laps coming in. It's pretty amazing. Paul Cohen up there in 4th, Kerry Woodward in 5th, Brandon Furr in 6th, Hubble coming in 7th, the new guy. Well, I haven't seen Hubble in here. He may have been in, seems to me like he was in the Charlotte race if I remember correctly. But other than that, gosh, the name just don't ring a bell. But yeah, pretty tight times. The top 10 are all within about 3/10.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying too, Rudy.
So it looks like, okay, qualifying is over, and boy, we had pretty much almost everybody qualified. Wow. So, all right, we're going to get down here trackside. As soon as they all take to the grid. Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. Kyle Meeks on the pole in the number 27 with a 41.089. Very fast lap. Congratulations to Kyle on his pole position. Yeah, he will be starting first. And in second, the 84 of Len McNeese. In third, the 45 of Kevin Cook. In fourth, the 90 of Paul Cohen. In fifth, the 95 of Kerry Woodward. In sixth, get there. In the 54, Brandon Furr. In seventh, the number 3 of Brock Hubble. In eighth, the number 6 of Michael Palmer. Seventh, Osman Tuniger in the number 56. In 10th, the number 71 of Vincent Vinny. In 11th, the number 4 of Timothy Kelleher. In 12th, the number 72 of John Estes hasn't gridded yet. Terry Bellinger starting in 13th spot in the number 29. In 14th, the number 28 of Jeremiah Oblak. In 15th, the number 20 of Bob Carlisle. In 16th, the number 10 of Bobby Price. In 17th, the 995 of John Dunn. In 18th, the number 14 of Jeff Martin. In 19th, the number 12 of Billy Rodenbarger. In 20th, the number 34 of Frank Reese. In 21st, number 75, Ronald Finney. I'm not really sure. He may not be racing tonight. J.D. Rise starting in 25th here in the 00. Cody Griffin not on the track yet in the number 80, starting 26th. Michael Updegraff not on the grid yet either, starting dead last on the field in the number 96. So some of these guys, I don't know, Ed, they may or may not be racing here tonight. I don't know.
I don't either. I see a couple of names out there, but I don't see nothing going on. They haven't gridded, I guess, Rudy.
Yeah.
Unless I missed the start, I am not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but well, maybe
we're rolling.
Maybe they'll get out there and get mixed up with these guys here in a few minutes. Okay, what happened to me? There we go. So definitely ready to roll here. Coming off of turn 4, we'll get the green flag. And Ed, you might as well go ahead and have the honors of getting these guys going.
Sure can, Rudy.
80 laps here tonight.
Kyle Meeks going to lead him down here. Wait for the pace car to jump off the track. Okay, pace car tucks in. Green flag waves. Here we go. Boogie, boogie, guys. Let's go racing.
All right, good even restart here by the guys up in the front. Already Kyle Meeks taking over the lead. The 84 trying to follow right in behind him. '84 of Len McNeese. No surprise there. I was kind of thinking that he probably would be kind of ducking right in behind him. So good job by Len. Kevin Cook right there in third. These three starting to pull away a little bit, Ed.
Oh, they sure are. They look like you get to, you get to get that leader to get some of that fresh air, and whoever's in back of them, they're gonna pull up to their bumper. And it's like Talladega we've been talking about. This track you can draft with. I mean, just you gotta lift off from the turn a little bit. I mean, you just can't full throttle around here, but once you get in that lead and you got somebody to grab with, you might go.
All right, looks like 22 drivers took to the grid. So a nice, good-sized field. Brandon Furr already up to the 6th place as he passed up Brock Hubble. Osman Tunniger in 5th. Kerry Woodward hanging on in 4th, trying to reel them 3 guys up front, and boy, it looks like he may be closing on them.
Yeah, he looks like he is, really. I can't really see up the front. You got the front there. I'm in the middle of the field there.
Yep.
I'm watching good battles back here, too.
As he's right here within 6/10 of the leader, and Kyle Meeks barely hanging on to the lead right now. Len McNeese looking to the inside, going into turn 3. Not sure if he's going to be able to get by him or not. No, he has to duck back in behind him. So these guys going to come to the line just as they made the last lap. So Kyle Meeks still in the lead. Looking back, Kevin Cook in 3rd here, looking back to Kerry Woodward in 4th. Kerry trying to hang on there and stay within grasp of these guys, but maybe losing just a little bit of ground to them. Osman Tunniger in 5th. Brock Hubble 6th. Let's go back here to Mike Palmer, looking way back here to him, running in 12th spot.
Boy, I'm glad you said something, Rudy. I had to put it on. I was stuck on qualified for some reason.
Oh, man. Mike Palmer in 12th, now trying to reel in Terry Bellinger running in 11th. So good run for Terry today. Let's take a look here. He started 13th on the field, now running in 11th. So he is picking off a driver here and there. And that's what you got to do. Just, run your race and run the track a little bit. You'll reel them in and get by them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I always talk about here in California, let the tires heat up, and these can go a long way. They really can. It's just drifting off and letting off a little bit, and then in the turns. And this truck really handles really, really well here tonight. Really.
Paul Cohen drifting all the way back to 10th place here. Started 4th on the grid, and he probably needed to let them tires get warmed up a little bit. But he is starting to get back up into the mix of things now, hanging on in 10th. Vincent Benny working over the number 54 there of Brandon Furr, and the first caution is out. Oh, we got 2 of them together here. Bobby Price. All right, we will go down and check out Bobby Price here and see what happened to him. If I can find him. There he is.
What happened there, really? I'm rewinding it, but I don't see what happened.
Well, it's him and somebody else got together here, but I've got it rewound back, and I'm looking at it in instant replay. He gets into the outside wall right there, coming into 3, and comes down and collects a 72, the 72 of John Estes. So Bobby Price and John Estes get together right there in turn 3. So unfortunate for these guys, but the first caution out here on lap 7. John Estes with a lot of damage on that truck. And I'm not sure if we're going to see anybody come down pit road or not. We'll get up here to our leader. It looks like Kevin Cook is our leader now.
That's what I saw too. Where he looked like he just got loose. He was up against the wall and the truck come down.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of our drivers are coming down pit road, Ed.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we've got the leaders coming down here. Kyle Meeks, our pole sitter, and the number 84, the Len McNeese, also on pit road. Right side's going on. And left side. So even after 7 laps, just enough to get those tires warmed up, they do take all 4 tires, top off that tank of fuel. But Kevin Cook staying out.
Yep, Kevin Cook stayed out.
Well, it's a little early to be interviewing somebody, Ed. We'll probably wait till the next caution. But,
Okay.
yeah, because, you know, they really haven't got a chance to learn enough about their truck to give us a rundown of how the race is going. So I usually try to kind of wait maybe till maybe after 10 laps, and we'll see how things go here.
Okay.
All right, so a little bit of a change up front here. We've got Jeremiah Oblak starting second. Kyle Meek's going to be restarting third. Len McNeese fourth. Bobby Price fifth. Brock Hubble sixth. Osman Tuniger in seventh. And looks like Kerry Woodward going to be eighth. Jeff Martin ninth. And Michael Palmer rounding out your top 10. But now Kevin Cook coming down pit road now. So he's giving up that lead.
He sure is, Rudy. He's coming down. It looks like Bobby Price is coming down the pit road. Looks like we get some damage fixed.
So let's see what kind of pit strategy Kevin Cook's going to have. He was running up there, started third today and running up there with these guys, and now is going to be totally out of pit sequence. The right side's going on. Left side's going on. And he's sitting there for a little bit. I don't know, maybe he got a speeding penalty or something. Nope, he's away. All right. Well, let's get back up to our leader, Kyle Meeks. Kyle Meeks back in the lead after all pit strategy or pits are done. Everybody did come on pit road.
Yep, they got their 4 set of tires there on full of that Sunoco fuel, Rudy.
All right, everybody's still on the lead lap, so there won't be any wave bys. Won't have to worry about that. And, you know, just a note here, the guys did get 1 reset tonight, so those that did get damaged got into pits, got them things fixed up, and everybody out here with a brand new truck. 1 reset's all they get.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of a shame to use it on lap 7, but things happen, mistakes happen, and you know, hopefully Bobby Price might have a grip on that now, and I'm sure he's thinking about that, and probably ain't going to let that happen again. Just got
Probably not.
He got into that outside wall, and that just sent him down the hill. So unfortunate for him, and was that John Estes that he got into. All right, lights off on the pace car, Ed, and they're doubling up. We're going to be going back to green next time by.
Yeah, I see Bobby Price there. He went back in the pits and refueled. Hey, Rudy, here we go again. Get him started again.
Not exactly sure what the pit window is here, but I think it's around 55 laps or something like that, Ed.
Oh, that could be, Rudy. I really don't know unless I was out here testing this this truck on in California. I just don't know what the pit window is on how many laps you can get out of this truck.
I'm not sure either. All I know is they will have to stop one more time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, Ed, well, I'll go ahead and call this one down and get it off and rolling here again.
You got it, Rudy.
All right, pace car is in. Kyle Meeks brings them to the line nice and easy, waiting on that green flag. Green, green, green. All right, great even restart here up front. It looks like everybody doing pretty good in the back. We got a 3 wide back there for just a few minutes, I think. Somebody was shooting up the middle, but boy, side by side here, Kyle Meeks and Len McNeese going at it, and Len McNeese had the line coming out of the turn. It looks like he's going to get by Kyle Meeks for the lead. Got some guys way up high and out of the groove. Wow, way up the hill now trying to get it back down.
In front of somebody there.
3 wide down the front stretch, coming to the line.
Boy, Austin almost come down to 14 out. Boy, that was close.
Yeah, very close. Brock Hubble way up on the high side. Got to get a little heat in these tires, guys, and once you get in there, then they start getting a little bite to them. But boy, we've got some great battles going on back here in the pack. Michael Palmer being followed by the 995 right there of John Dunn.
Boy, they're really racing hard right now. Trying to, swap positions there. They are.
But Len McNeese leads his first lap of the race, and it looks like he may be getting challenged on the inside again. Kyle Meeks does get by Len, so those two swapping it up here early on, lap 13. Kerry Woodward in the 3rd place now. He had a great start on that too. Jeff Martin in 4th. Osman Tuniger in 5th. So Osman moving toward the front a little bit. Vincent Benny now in 6th. Started 10th on the field. Running 6th right now. Paul Cohen up to 7th. Got kind of mired back a little ways, and after them pit stops, is now back up to 7th.
How do you get back up in here? You got to put the heat back in these tires and move forward. And that's what it looks like he's doing.
Yeah, Paul trying to break that draft to keep the 54 of Brandon Furr off of his tail. But boy, them guys were really strong. Leaving the 56 up on the high side. Osman Tuniger now up on the high side may not be able to get back down here until these guys get by him. So great battling going on here back in the field a little ways.
They sure are. A lot of battles going on. I'm looking at the 54 with that Brandon Furr there. He's moving up into the 7th spot now, and he's rolling right along. Osman, who had to move back to the 8th spot, he got a little loose there on the restart there, and now he's going backwards.
Brandon Furr now going by Paul Cohen, and that is 4th position, and he does take that position away.
He sure does. He looks like he's on the rail right now.
Paul Cohen. Go ahead.
Sorry, Rudy. I was looking at Vincent Vinny there. He moved up in the 7th spot now. Rudy, that 71 Chevrolet.
Yeah, he's doing quite well there. Clear down on the inside of Paul Cohen. So look for him to maybe get a good run here coming out of 4. It looks like going into 3, he has the line on the low line. It's hard to hold that up there where Paul's at. And it looks like Vincent Vinny is going to take that position away from Paul Cohen.
He sure is. And like I always tell you, I mean, at the first line is, you get that one line off the bottom. That's what they're saying. But if you notice some of these guys, they're right on that white line. And now, here's a question I'm going to ask you, Rudy. Was that going to loosen your car up? Is that going to overheat these tires? I mean, I'm trying to figure out maybe what to find the right preferred line that would be the middle of this track.
Oh yeah, that is a good question, Ed, because that a lot of people don't realize that staying down low like that right on that white line does wear really bad on your tires. but you know, that is the preferred line. That's the fastest line around here.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy. And now here's a question, Rudy. Is it you ride that middle lane? We'd be saving that right front tire. You run on that low side, you'll be tuning that right front right up quick.
Absolutely, yes. Kerry Woodward has closed right up on the back of Kyle Meeks as Len McNeese is back up in the lead.
Yeah, he sure is, Rudy. I don't know. Maybe Kerry's saving his equipment right now and waiting for one of these guys to slip up, and then he can take that position away from him.
Oh, that's for sure, yeah. Well, that's what it takes is patience here on a track like this here. Just stay with them, stay in the grasp of them. We're only on starting lap 19, so we got quite a few laps to go here, 62 laps.
Yeah, 62 laps to go, Rudy. Boy, I'll just tell you, Rudy, what a beautiful track this is.
It sure is, yes. Yep. Turn 1's got some bumps in it, and turn 3, I think, is a little bit on the rough side too, but you know, it just seems so characteristic of pretty much all of the tracks that we do race at. It just seems like in the turns it's really rough.
Yeah, it looks like you know, they could do a little pavement here. I noticed that when I was on the track, a little bit of testing there, and I tell you, I was fighting my wheel going into the turns. It's just going back and forth so bad to the bumps.
Right. Let's go back here and check on John Dunn. John Dunn running in 12th in the number 995. Michael Palmer in 13th. Started 8th on the field, but has gone back to the 13th place. Timothy Kelleher in 14th, and caution is out again here, folks.
On the 28.
Looks like the 00 there. JD, I think was something happened there. I seen smoke, but we'll go back here and check it out.
It's the grass, Rudy. He gets in the 29 and the 00.
Yeah, they're side by side here. And it looks like JD was going up the middle. Oh, right there, the 29 taps him. And they were like, they were
Bellinger.
Wow, they were not done tapping either. So, yeah, very unfortunate. Boy, Terry going hard into the outside or the inside wall, excuse me. But JD seems to save it. Doesn't hit anything, so good luck or good job by him. Good piece of driving.
I sure was. I hope Terry Bellinger's all right with that. You know, hitting that inside wall, man. Hope to get his car all fixed up and get him back out there.
Yeah, he hit it pretty hard, so I don't know if he's used up all of his resets. I doubt it, but all right, let's get up to our leader, Len McNeese, and see if he does bring him down pit road. And yes, he is bringing him on pit road.
Boy, that Terry Bellinger, boy, that truck is all sport up. You're having trouble going down pit road.
Yeah.
Trying to steer it and that thing going one way, and he's fighting to go the other way.
Yeah, I see that. Boy, he definitely hit the wall a ton there, and it looked like he hit it on the back corner. But hopefully he's got a reset and he can get that thing fixed up and get it back out.
You do too. You know, all the safety equipment in these trucks, Rudy. You know, it's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, it looks like Terry did have a reset, and he's coming back off of pit road.
He sure is, Rudy. Got his crew out there, got them all fixed out, and he's back out on the field.
All right. Get back out. Looks like Len McNeese.
Benny's gonna stay out.
Yep, Vincent Benny gonna stay out. We will get up to him here, and he is going to be the new leader out front.
I've valued those valuable points there, Rudy, for leading laps. Are really, really important.
Yeah, and you know, now that he has led that lap, we may see him come down pit road, but that's gonna put him back at the back end of the field, and I'm not sure if he's gonna be comfortable with that or not, but we'll have to see if he does maybe stay out or what he's gonna do here. Bob Carlisle staying out, Jeremiah Oblak in third, so we may see all three of those guys come down pit road.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy. I think that's a good call. If you rolled on the tire for a little bit there, and might as well get some fresh tires. But you have a chance to lead a lap. I think I would leave a lap there, and maybe a caution, come back out, maybe keep that thing out in front. You got fresh air, you know what I mean? So that's going to be a hard decision on that driver and their crew what to do, Rudy.
Well, it looks like he has made the decision to stay out.
He sure has, Rudy, and I think he's going to make a good call. And his pit crew said, "Stay out. Let's beat a few laps here."
Well, he's got some pretty fast guys coming up behind him here. Kyle Meeks, Len McNeese, and Kerry Woodward. They've been up in the top 3 for the last quite a few laps, and they're going to be right there on fresh tires.
Why don't you get down there and talk to Benny,
let's,
Rudy, and say what his goal is there?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Actually, I was gonna see if I could get a hold of Len McNeese.
Okay.
Well, we'll get the guys to quit talking.
Go, Rudy, jump in there.
Len McNeese, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, Mr. Rudy.
Well, first off, Len, how is your truck running for you out there tonight? And are you going to be able to pull off a win here, you think?
Well, the truck's running pretty good, but Kyle there, he's awful fast. And I've been watching Kerry coming back up there in the rearview mirror, so we got some fast ones up here in the front. It's going to be hard to tell.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. A lot of very fast guys, but I know you all are eager for the win here tonight, but it looks like safety is definitely a virtue up in the front. Have you been having any trouble racing, the racing groove here? We all know there's a groove here, but staying down on the low, is there something that you could kind of throw out there for us to make us understand where the line is?
Well, that's real hard to say. It's just a fine line on the bottom there, and you just got to really play with the throttle and the brake just a little to keep from burning the tires up and be fast coming off with the momentum.
All right, Len, thank you for that. Quite a few laps to go here. What are you going to do? What do you think you got to do to get that thing up into the front now?
Well, that's hard to say. I think it's going to be hard to outrun Kyle. I know he's quick right there, so if I can just try to save enough tires and be in the right place at the right time and get lucky maybe.
All right, Len, well, good luck out there for the rest of the race, and we'll be watching you. And be safe there, my friend. Take it easy. Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it.
Okay, Rudy, I'll be counting this one down here.
All right.
We're all back in the pack there. We're all lined up, 2 by 2. Benny's going to lead them down here in that 71 Miller Lite Chevrolet. Pace car ducks in. Green flag waved one more time. Boogity boogie, guys. Let's go racing.
All right, good even start by the front 4 up there, which is no surprise. Kyle Meeks right on Vincent Benny's tail. Not the camera I wanted. There we go. Kyle Meeks on the inside of him now.
Oh, 4 wide. We got truck inside trucks. Something going on here.
Boy, and Len McNeese shoots by on the outside. But I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hold out Vincent Benny on the low line. Coming to the line, it looks like Vincent Benny does have it. Len McNeese just went a little bit too high into the turn right there. Cost him a lot of momentum.
there's a lot of warfare going on there. We have a truck inside the truck there.
Oh yeah, and you know, they were saying that remember we had the issue last night with a bunch of them falling out. They had the same issues. I talked to Kerry earlier today, and they had trucks going inside of trucks and all kinds of weird things going on last night. So there definitely could be some server problems or whatever.
Yeah, that could be the problem there for sure. Really, I know we had our control last night. Same thing was going on. Guys getting kicked, the server, and cars blinking out for 2-3 seconds. It was a weird race last night.
Looks like Kyle Meeks up in the front now takes over the lead from Vincent Benny.
Well, I think Vincent Benny did. You know, he was on the older tires there, and you know, if he could just fall back and try to hold on to second place, I don't know. That might be hard, but he looks like he's trying to.
He's doing a good job of keeping up here. Kerry Woodward on the inside of him now as Vincent goes way up to the high side. Len McNeese back to the 4th position now. So whatever he's got in store here might not be working right now, but maybe he's got something for him here in a little while. Again, like you said earlier there, Ed, it takes about 3 laps to get the heat built up into this. And look at this, 3 wide down the backstretch.
Oh, you sure is, Rudy. These guys just hold on, guys. Get through this.
Man, I'm telling you what.
They should, though, Rudy, because this track is wide enough to do that. You could put 4 or 5 cars or trucks widen that turn.
Oh, definitely, yes. I agree. But Len McNeese into 2nd now.
Well, Meeks is putting some distance on some of those cars in the back.
Oh, he sure is. Yeah, it's Len already over a half a second behind, 3/4 of a second. Boy, and I mean losing ground to him quick.
Oh, we have a yellow.
Oh, we got the number 4 Timothy Kelleher into it. Oh, brother. So let's go back and see what happened to Timothy.
Like the number 12, I think, started that, Rudy. Or Billy there.
Yes, he come right down into the 4. So very unfortunate for him. He's going to get caught up into that. Wow. All right. So again, more tore up trucks out here. But here we are 30 laps into it, Ed. And man, these guys still putting on a great show out here, though. Some great racing up front.
Oh, there sure are, Rudy. A lot of good racing all over the track tonight. It's just awesome watching these guys race it up hard.
Kyle Meeks still out front. Let's see if he does bring them down pit road this time. They've been, it seems like they've been coming down pit road pretty much on every caution. So we'll see if they come down pit road. If they don't, we'll try to get an interview in here with somebody else.
Yeah, Kyle Meeks is bringing them down.
Yes, he is. All right, well, we'll wait till they do come off a pit road here and try to get a word in with somebody. Kerry Woodward staying out, trying to get that valuable point for leading the lap, Ed.
Oh, he sure is. Who's that? The 14th of Jeff T. Martin is staying out with him.
All right, so let's see what Kyle Meeks has got in store. Len McNeese in his pit stall as well. Brandon Furr comes to a stop. Everybody on pit road here.
They look like they're taking all 4
yeah.
There.
All 4, definitely. Good call. And Len McNeese beat Kyle Meeks off of pit road.
He sure did.
Kerry Woodward staying out, and I think what we're going to do maybe is get down here. I'd like to get a word in maybe with How about if we get a word in with Billy Rodenbarger?
There you go, Rudy. See what happened. What happened to him? Okay, what's clear, Rudy?
Going 3 bells.
Billy Rodenbarger, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, we got you.
Well, Billy, how's your truck running for you tonight? I see you back in 18th place. You got any kind of plans to work your way back up to the front?
Just riding log laps till toward the end, Rudy. That's all I'm doing.
A lot of pretty tough competition up here in the front as we've been watching. You know, I don't know, man. They're pretty tough. Definitely a 4-tire change every pit stop. Is that your strategy throughout the whole race?
That's what my plan is, Rudy.
Well,
To the end.
well, probably not a bad call, brother. Not a bad call. We've been seeing that pretty much on all the pit stops. I haven't seen anybody take a 2-tire change. Maybe one person, but good job out there tonight, Billy. Keep that thing rubber side down, and maybe we'll get to talk to you later on in the race. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Rudy. I'd like to send the thanks to my dude for putting this on.
All right, thank you, Billy, and thanks for talking with us.
You're welcome, Rudy.
All right, so the guys are ready to go back racing here, Ed. And Kerry's going to lead them around this time. Yeah, we did see one guy, Frank Reese, with a 2-tire change that time.
I don't know if that's a good call. I mean, it might be for him. We'll see what happens. It might put him back going backwards, or it could put him forward.
And we got one driver out of the race. Jeremiah Oblak is out of the race.
Well, that's too bad for that driver. We probably had so much damage there the crew couldn't fix.
That could be. But, all right, well, we're going to see these guys probably come around about one more time here before we get the green flag. So now that you've had a little bit of a chance here to see the racing here, Ed, what do you think? Pretty good racing by these guys, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. You know what I noticed about this race tonight, Rudy, is the respect some of these drivers have on this track tonight. It's a lot of give and take. I didn't see one driver not do nothing crazy, and that's what kind of like I like to watch, Rudy, when I'm broadcasting. There's not a lot of craziness going on the track like we see race after race. We've been through a few races like that, Rudy, where people running each other over, smashing into each other, nobody cares. But these guys, man, really unbelievable. The job they do on this track and running around each other, that's just a wow. Good job.
Yeah, very good, very good. All right, lights off on the pace car. We're going to be going green next time by Ed, so I guess it's my turn to get them going this time.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That's what Roger and I always do. We just swap it up, take turns.
That's the way to do it.
All right, so Jeff Martin going to be starting second, Len McNeese third, and Kyle Meeks fourth. No, I think that's backwards. Kyle Meeks is third, and Len McNeese is fourth.
There you go.
All right, they are chomping at the bit and ready to get this thing back going here. 57 laps to go when they cross the line. Pace car's in. Green flag is out, and we were on our way again here at California. Everybody again gets a good restart up in the front. 4 of them kind of start to pull away a little. But the guy,
I like that move from Kyle Meeks there. Gave Kerry a little bump there. Says, let's roll.
Yeah. Boy, look at on the outside there, Jeff Martin getting a great run coming down the backstretch. He's got Len McNeese drafting with him.
He sure does.
Boy, they're way
up on that high side.
Len McNeese way up high, and he's going to lose a ton of positions on that.
Whoa, making it 3 wide there.
Yes, sir, 3 wide. Look at this.
I guess it's time to go, Rudy.
I think they're a little early, but hey, I'm not out there racing. These guys are.
Yeah, exactly.
But Len McNeese going, man, he is way back in the field now, back to 7th place after that restart. So maybe needed to get a little bit of heat build up in them tires.
Yeah, I think that's what happened there. He got stuck up on that high side there where he was going to make it 3 wide. I think he backed out of it and he jumped up on the high side. The 14th game got much room there, so you had no choice to get up on that high side. But he's moving forward now.
Kyle Meeks back out in front now as Kerry Woodward goes back to 3rd. Brandon Furr in 2nd. So Brandon coming like gangbusters, man. He is on a roll. So a lot of good battling going on back in the field a little ways. Well, let's go back here with Jeff Martin as he goes back to, I'm showing him in the 9th place on my scoring sheet here. But falling back a little ways after that start. Couple of blinkers on the track, so I don't know, there could be internet issues or what, but Jeff Martin, now I'm showing him in 10th as he picked up a few positions on that backstretch. Frank Reese in 11th. In let's go back here and check on Cody Griffin. Cody back in the field a little ways. Right now I'm showing him back in 13th place when they come to the line. So I'm not sure if he's having a little bit of problems with that truck tonight or if he is just kind of pacing himself. You know, that's all about patience out here. You got to have patience and let the tires heat up and let the track come to you.
No, sure thing, Rory. That's another thing we talked about. You know, you hit those tires up, you know, race the track. Don't race each other, race the track.
All right, not far behind them, John Dunn coming up through the field here. And John running in 14th right now. Looks like he is going to clear the, I believe that's the 34. The 34 of Frank Reese, so he is going to get by Frank. Frank Reese driving the Napa Chevrolet tonight. And boy, them two almost touch right there. That was like really close.
I tell you, I've been watching coming up through the field, that JD, the number 0 truck, he is coming up to the field.
Oh yeah, definitely, JD. Yeah, we'll get up here and check on him. Yeah, great. Yeah, that's a sharp-looking truck. I don't care what anybody says. That's sharp-looking.
Yeah, it is really. I just like the color plan for that. That truck. It did an awesome job.
That's for sure. All right, getting right after. We are at the halfway mark when they cross the line, folks. So 40 to go. A little bit of racing left to go here, so don't leave us, man. This is going to be good. Guys, starting to get kind of thinned out a little bit, Ed, and we're still seeing some 3 wide back here in the field, but they seem to have got a pretty good grip on this and running a really good line. Brandon,
sure are. Yep.
Brandon Furr hanging on to our leader. We'll get up there to him here in just a second. Kyle Meeks leading, and Brandon Furr only a couple of tenths off of his back bumper, and they've kind of pulled away from Len McNeese by quite a little bit.
I think, like I said, I think what happened with the Niece there. He got up on that high shed, he just couldn't go anywhere, so he went backwards. But he got it back up there, but I don't know if he has any of those two drivers up in the front there, and they're pulling away from him right now.
Yeah, he's 1.6 seconds behind our leader right now, but he's probably hoping for a caution.
Now,
so
if he
can
lift off, at least lift off the throttle a little bit, let JT to 00 come up on this bumper, and then you can draft with him and then push him forward. Maybe they can catch some leaders.
Yeah, that's highly possible. Paul Cohen in 5th, doing a good job. Kerry Woodward now back to 6th. Right behind him, Jeff Martin and Kevin Cook. And Brock Hubble right behind them in the 9th place. So we've got some racing going on all the way around the track. Right behind these guys, another batch up. Vincent Benny and John Dunn been going at it for quite a few laps now. And
yeah, I've been watching them. I've been watching them. You know, I mean, John Dunn there on that, right at the bottom down there, and you got Vincent Benny there up on the high side. He got the 80 there, Cody there, Griffin there. Griffin's gonna look on the inside again. I thought he was gonna draft with him.
Yeah, he was pushing him down the backstretcher to get him out ahead. And he definitely, I don't know, he just seemed like he was a whole lot faster than Vincent Benny going down that backstretch.
Nope. Nope, we have a yellow. Oh, the 34. 34's coming around.
Frank Reese. Okay, we'll get up here and see. I'm not sure, but it looked like he maybe just went down and caught that apron head. So it looked like to me. We will get back here and check it out. It looked like it was going into turn 3 or coming out of 4. I think maybe coming out of 4.
Yep, coming out of 4. He used it with the apron there. He almost saved it, but then he spun it right around.
Yeah, oh yeah. He hit the apron going into 3, and oh man.
Boy, the cover of that car was. Oh, we have a couple on the up on the grass there when he went by him. I don't know what happened there.
Maybe trying to avoid him. Yeah, that's what it was. They were just trying to avoid him.
Yep.
So, all right. Well. Oh, yeah, and that was Terry Bellinger again. One of the ones that took it down across the grass there. And he gets a lot of damage on that truck.
Boy, that truck tore up really.
We're gonna go back and take a look at Terry here. Watching him trying to avoid that is I think is what happened. He seen what was going on and went down across the grass and just could not recover from that. Hit that outside wall a ton. And when he come down, it looked like the camel truck hit him. Hit him again. So boy, he has just been like a ping pong ball here tonight. And a lot of everybody coming down on pit road here. Looks like a lot of them. All of our leaders: Kyle Meeks, Len McNeese on pit road, and looks like John Estes stayed out maybe to lead a lap. All right, 4 tires for all of these guys up in the front. And again, I didn't see Vincent Finney only took 2 tires that time. And I believe Cody Griffin only took 2. So some guys trying some different things to see what works. John Estes has got a ton of damage on that truck. So obviously, I don't believe he is going to stay out. I believe he just wanted to stay out to lead a lap. But he has a ton of damage on the front of that truck.
Oh, yeah. You know, I just look at that replay again, Rudy. I just got to be curious whether when he missed the 34 there and Terry Ballinger, missed him, come back on the grass. It looked like he was going to save it. He was really going to hit. And what happened is the 12 come down and nailed him really hard. Billy, driving the number 12 boy, just nailed him. And that's what wrecked that truck, boy. That's cool.
Yep.
But like I said, you try to miss somebody's spin, and that's what happens. You get on that grass or hit that apron, and the truck just gets out of control.
Well, we may have another one out of the race. Billy Rodenberger, believe, has taken his truck behind pit road.
Oh yeah, he really hit him hard. I think it did something to the motor.
That was the number 12, the Camel truck, I believe.
Yes. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Terry Bellinger reminds me of Rush. They're all rushed up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure. I wonder if Rush is watching this.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It just what it reminds me of. You know, Rush, he'll stay out there. That thing, it has 4 flat tires. He'll try to race it.
His steering wheel 90 degrees to the left, and he's still going around the track.
Yeah.
All right, so John Estes going to stay out. Unless he does decide to come down pit road this time. They still have not got the one to go yet.
Well, the John Esther, the 72 truck, does got damage in the back of that truck, Rudy. So I don't know what his plans are.
Yeah, it's got a lot of damage on the front too. Both fenders got a lot of damage on them. All right, so 20 trucks left out in the race. Terry Bellinger's still out there. So, man, I don't know how he's driving that hunk of junk, but he's making it around. Let's go back and see where he is at here. And John Estes is going to stay out. Yeah, Terry Bellinger looks like he is going to try to come down pit road one more time and maybe get a little more damage fixed up on that. All right, so John Estes. We'll try to get a word in. If they have another caution, Ed, we'll try to get a word in with another driver out there on the track and see how their race is going for them. But in the meantime here, Estes is going to bring them to the line. This time we get the white flag. Or white flag, yeah. A green flag, excuse me. He probably wishes it was a white flag.
Okay, I'll cut him down, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
They start ducks in, Rudy. Green flag. Wait one more time, boys. Let's go racing.
All right, John got a great restart right here with these guys. Kyle Meeks up on the high side. Boy, going into the turn, I don't know if anybody's going to have anything for Estes coming out of turn 2. Kyle Meeks trying.
Kyle Meeks going to have that run up on that high side, Rudy.
Man, did he ever. And look at Len McNeese going right by him on the inside.
Yeah, like I said, I look at that Kyle ripping there, man. He was up there. He's on that low side now, driving that Chevrolet 88 or 80.
Yeah, he has come right up through the field. Started 27th today, Ed, and here he is running in second.
Wow. You can look he's looking on the high side. He's trying to get around them.
He is working over the back bumper of Kyle. Something fierce here.
Do a little block in there. Don't want him to go by him.
Len McNeese right there with them, giving him a little bump draft down the back stretch. Going into turn 3. Cody may have him. It'll be the first time Cody's been up in the front today. And boy,
Might lead his lap.
What a run he got off of that. Man, look at that run he got. And he is going to lead his first lap here today. Good job, Cody.
That was a good move on his part there, man. He just stuck it right there and followed him out there. And he got some air off Meeks there, but Meeks is going to try to get that position back, or maybe he'll give it back to him. He led that lap.
Yeah, that could be. Well, Len McNeese there, if you noticed, tried to help him, and I think Cody needs to thank Len McNeese for a little bit of help down that backstretch and getting him by Kyle Meeks.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you gave him that little shove there, then and got him going.
All right, John Estes now in 14th place back here, Ed, as he started like second on that, and he is clear back in 14th place now. Wow.
I don't know if that's because of the damage he's got on that truck, Rudy, or what happened.
Well, I would say that probably plays a big part of it.
If you get any kind of damage on these trucks, they lose a little bit of speed off.
Kyle Meeks back on the inside of Cody Griffin, and that is for the lead again. So, boy, these front three really racing it up hard, and they're starting to distance themselves from 4th place back there, Brandon Furr. As hard as they're racing, they're still pulling away from that from the rest of the field. All right, lap 53 here, folks, so 27 to go when they come to the line. Cody Griffin not giving up without a fight up on that high side, though.
No, he's not, boy. He's fighting all he can fight. He's doing a good job up there, too.
Well, we haven't seen Len McNeese hasn't done real well up on that high side, but when he's tried it, and Cody did get a little bit squirrely coming off of the turn that time, and that cost him that position right there.
I think what's going on, Rudy, he's really pushing that truck all it's got. He's getting a little loose from it. Now he's trying to work on the high side. He gets a little air behind Meek's back spoiler there, and it gets them all loosened up, you know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. Now it looks like Cody Griffin back on the inside of Kyle Meeks, trying to get the lead back again. And Len McNeese sitting there going, which one do I go with?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think what happened there at Griffin there, his truck got a little loose there, Rudy. He had the momentum to get back on the bottom down there. Gonna try it again there.
Boy, they're side by side, almost touching. Kyle trying to keep Cody Griffin in right down onto that white line, make him use them tires up.
Oh, he sure is.
And Kyle gonna maintain that top position.
Well, he's got the preferred line up there. I mean, that bottom really messes that right front. You take that line up above that racing line at that bottom, you're better off to race that second groove up.
Yeah, and Len hanging on right there in 3rd. He's doing a super job of that. Brandon Furr, man, no big surprise here. Brandon Furr, like I told you before the race there, Ed, Brandon Furr is one to keep your eye on.
For Brandon Furr and that J.D. Reyes.
Reyes.
I'm looking forward to him, man. He's moved right up there. He's going to be moving up in that 4th spot right there.
Yeah, he got a great run right there and passes up Brandon Furr easily. Just made it look easy.
Yeah, he did. It looked like he just, drove right by him and like there was nothing to do there.
Now Kevin Cook wanted to get up into the mix of the two in the number 45.
These drivers probably were saving their tires there, Rudy. You know what I mean? Just taking it easy and just driving the truck. You know, they're racing the track. They're not racing each other.
Right. So them three battling it pretty hard, even though there's a good battle going on up front. These guys here battling pretty hard. It looks like Cody Griffin has fallen off back a little ways now.
Look at a 90 truck really come right up there.
Paul Cohen.
Yeah. Paul Cohen, yeah.
But now we got a side-by-side battle here with Cody Griffin and Len McNeese. And these guys are already 0.6 of a second behind Kyle Meeks. Ed, did I tell you before the race Kyle Meeks was the fastest one out here?
You sure did.
And these guys all know it too. They're all like, oh, Kyle Meeks is going to win, you know. But they make a joke of it. But Len McNeese goes into second.
Well, you know, you get these two drivers are battling each other, drafting each other. I mean,
What was that?
Well, he gave him a little push there and got them all messed up, but he's going to pull up on the high side.
And Cody,
Griffin there, Cody Griffin there gave him a little push there, at least a push there, and got him out of shape. But you know, now you're gonna watch JD gonna go right by him.
Oh yeah. That just took all the momentum right out of Cody Griffin's run, and probably it knocked him out of his preferred line that he likes to run around here. And you know how that goes, Ed. When you're thrown all out of kilter by somebody that takes your line away from you like that, it really just, it just kind of like it's a mental thing more than anything,
Oh yeah, definitely, because now somebody's out taking your line, and you say, well, how come you taking my line? I've been running this line forever.
Yeah.
Since the race started, and I got somebody's going to take my line away, and then now I'm all messed up, and I can't get this truck under control.
Well, I guess that's the part you learn out there. You can go out and turn lap after lap after lap by yourself in a test server, but when you go out there and start mixing it up with 20 or 30 other drivers on the track and somebody uses your line and messes you up that bad, man, I'll tell you, it can be really devastating.
Oh, it sure can. And I always talk about that too, really. I talk about that. I talk about, hooking up one of the drivers to catch the leader. I always talk about that because you can't do it by yourself. That leader is going to keep going forward, and he's in fresh air right now. And you guys in the back here, they battle each other instead of hooking up with each other and say, listen, I'm just going to draft you. I'll stay behind you. But maybe we can catch the leader. Then worry about who's going to lead the race after that.
All right. Well, let's go back here and check on Osman Tuniger running in 14th right now. In the number 56, he's been having a kind of a tough go of it here today. He's hanging on to the number 20 right there of Bob Carlisle. Bob was caught up in a little bit of a tangle there early on tonight, and but now back up into the mix of things. They're running into 13th place, 7.5 seconds behind their leader.
Oh, definitely. And I just saw some tire smoke kind of off somebody's truck up there towards the middle there, really. Tires are wearing out. I mean, it's the corner. You can see smoke coming off that rear tires.
Bobby Price running in 12 after getting some damage on I think it was on the first caution of the race. He was got tangled up there, but here he is running back up in 12th with a brand new truck. Brock Hubble in 11th. Kerry Woodward in 10th. Vincent Benny still running in the top 10 here in 9th. Started 10th on the field. John Dunn started 17th on the field. Here he is running 8th. Paul Cohen started 4th. Now he's running 7th. And Cody Griffin has lost a ton of momentum as now he's starting to lose more positions on the track. But not a bad finish for him if he does finish there.
Well, you know what it was, Rudy? He really overheated those tires to try to stay up in front of that leader. Meeks there, he's pretty fast. He tried to stay up to that front group. And once you heat over those tires, you got to let them cool down and try to make another run at it.
Well, he works on the inside of Brandon Furr here. Well, no, boy, I'll tell you what, they were really close to touching a couple times right there.
Oh, these were, boy. kind of close there too again.
Brandon finally going to just say, you know, you go on ahead. You're faster than I am. You go ahead.
Definitely. He looks like, you know, Griffin there. I think he's letting his tires cool down a little bit. I think if we can let him cool down, I'd be driving that middle lane here for a while, letting his tires really cool down. You know what? At that bottom line, you're really hitting that front tire up.
Definitely. Now Cody Griffin does get by Brandon Furr to take that position away. Kevin Cook looking on right here behind these two. And Brandon, not happy with that, goes right down to the bottom and goes underneath Cody Griffin going into turn 1. And again, those two almost touch going into the turn. So, man, some good racing going on now late in the race here, Ed. Man, I'll tell you what, these guys really doing a great job here.
Oh, they sure are, Rudy. I mean, they're fighting for battles right now. It's almost the end of the race, and you got to go.
I hate to leave these three right here because, boy, I'll tell you, they are really racing it up. No real battles going on up in the front right now. We are at 15 to go, but right here for 4th, 5th, and 6th, this is like the battle right here. Cody Griffin now back on the inside of I got it. Yeah, Brandon Furr there again. It just seems like they pass each other on about every lap, don't they, Ed?
Yeah, they look like they're just going back and forth. You know what? You know, they get that, you know, loosen that tire up a little bit on the bottom side, and the high side starts to work. To the low side, you're heating that tire up, and they start drifting back. So that's why that high side gets a little momentum coming up off the turn. It's just awesome watching these guys race back and forth and fight for that position, for that 4th spot. JD, smoke coming off that rear tire of his. He overheating that tire trying to catch Nice there.
Yeah, we're going to get up to them now. Yeah, he is really pushing it. Running in 3rd, though, but what a run he's had today. Starting 26th on the field, Ed, and here he is running in 3rd.
Yeah, definitely. I saw the smoke coming off his tires there, man. Boy, he's really pushing that truck too hard. I try to catch that, you know, Nice up there, and boy, I saw this really smoking. I hope we don't lose it. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. You got to let those tires cool back down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, McNeese, I don't know. McNeese could be, he might be using up his tires trying to hang on to our leader, Kyle Meek. But here we are at 13 to go. Coming to the line, going to be 12 more laps to complete this race. I just don't think anybody's got anything for Kyle Meeks out front. Do you, Ed?
No, I think he's got what he's got, where he's got clean air, and as nobody's touched him since he's been out in front. So you know, tires are just almost gone. Some of these guys just hanging on. You know what I mean? The tires, you know, that front tire wears quick. So you're trying to get off the gas, hit the brake, all you can do. I don't think anybody's got anything for him. He's got a good enough lead, and I think he's going to be all set.
Terry Ballinger has retired from the race, so there's another one out. We've lost about three guys. Yeah, 3 guys today. Jeremiah Oblak, Billy Rodenbarger, and Terry Ballinger have all retired from the race today. So 19 trucks left out here racing right now. Kyle Meeks in the lead. 11 laps to go. Been a pretty good race here. Let's take a look real quick at the race analysis. We've had 4 cautions, Ed, and 13 lead changes up front.
Well, that's awesome, all by itself.
Yep. Yeah, 4 cautions. That's pretty good in my book. With 80 laps, that's pretty good. 4 cautions.
It's in my book too. That's awesome.
All right, 10 laps to go here, folks. Kyle Meeks in the lead. And Len McNeese trying to run him down, now down to 1.3 seconds behind him. Has picked up a couple of tenths on him. JD, I forget how you said that. Reyes
Rias, yes, yep, Rias.
In third,
You know what, I was just looking at that, Rias. Didn't he start 25th, Rudy?
26th.
26th. Boy,
Yep.
he moved up there to third spot. That's
Yeah.
that's an awesome run for him.
And Cody Griffin back up to fourth now, started 27th on the field.
Wow.
And he is way up into the marbles, and that allowed Kevin Cook to get by him big time. Turn 4 is just not good to Cody Griffin. He is really struggling with turn 4. You know, these guys are out here on some older tires right now, and it's starting to show, Ed.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The tires are about war. The race is almost done. You only got a few more laps, guys. Try to hang on there.
Vincent Vinny in 6th, being really pursued by Brandon Furr here. But Vincent Vinny, I think, has got a little bit newer tires on it than Brandon Furr does. And because I think he stopped on that last pit stop, and I'm not sure if Brandon Furr, let's see here, Brandon Furr, yeah, he stopped. Yeah, Vincent Vinny only did a 2-tire change.
Oh, wow.
So maybe he knows something that these other guys can learn from, that, you know, maybe it's just a 2-tire stop. You know, when you're coming down to the last pit stop of the race, 2 tires could do better.
I don't know about that, Rudy.
Yeah,
I still want all
either.
4.
Yeah, me too. Kerry Woodward in 8th, started 5th on the field. We're going to run around here real quick. John Dunn in 9th, started 17th. Paul Cohen in 10th, started 4th. Brock Hubble started 7th, and he is running in 11th. Bobby Price now back up to 12th. Good run for Bobby. Started 16th on the field, and now he's back up to 12th. Bob Carlisle back here in 13th. Osman Tunniger 13th. Michael Palmer back to 14th, and Bob Carlisle in 15th. That sounds better. Timothy Kelleher in 16th. Frank Reese in 17th. John Estes 18th. And I believe he is the last one on the lead lap, and he's the one that has all that damage on that truck, but still out there running. And Jeff Martin in the number 14 started 18th today, running 19th right now, a couple of laps down to the leader.
Still have a few drivers on the track, Rudy. That's awesome.
Yes, sir. It's great. Kyle Meeks out here all by himself in clean air, looking for a win, coming to 5 to go. And Len McNeese has reeled him into 1 second behind him, Ed.
Wow. He looked like he's cruising. I think our leader, his tires are wore, just like our other 2 drivers here, Neese and Ray's there. They're both, the tires is just barely almost going to make it. Am I going to make it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Reyes out here 3rd place, and boy, he is still trying to get caught up here to McNeese. But with 5 laps to go, I just don't know if there's enough time to finish us up, whether he can get by him for 2nd place or not. But we might be looking at a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd just as they're sitting right now, Ed.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's how I'm looking at. Really, none of these drivers, you know, towards the front, they really don't have none for, you know, they're hanging on as much as they can. So, if you are what you are, there's no way you can catch. You're not ever going to catch the leader, anyways. He's just fast right now. He's running on the same tires you guys are running, and maybe you could, Rudy. I don't know if you run in the middle line. I don't know if it's just because of the low line. It's just way too much off the tire. I just don't know. I'm not out here racing, so I can't really tell you. But they look like all they can do is just hang on where they are.
Well, Len has closed up on Kyle Meeks, down to 0.8 of a second, coming to 3 to go. And J.D. Rias back there in 3rd, about 0.8 behind McNeese.
Well, if you're going to do anything, you want to do it now. You have 3 laps to do it in, but I don't know, that's going to be tough.
We're going to stay right on our leader now because we are coming to 2 to go. And there's no doubt Kyle Meeks is going to probably win this and going to lead the most laps here, Ed. when he crosses the line, he'll have led 55 laps out of the 80.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So we will stay right on our leader here right now. With 2 to go when they cross the line. Boy, I'll tell you, he is really backed off of the gas a lot. And caution is out. Oh, no, that's going to end the race. Brock Hubble, not sure what happened to Brock, but we're going to go back and check this out real quick here, but it looks like Kyle Meeks is going to bring home the win here today. Not sure if Brock just got loose or what. He was all by himself here. Nobody right around him.
It looks like he just got hit the wall a little bit, and he got loose, and he come down and hit the grass there, and just lost control, come back up on the track.
Yeah, boy, he went out and hit that outside wall pretty hard.
Oh, he sure did. Yeah, he got a little loose off the wall. But nobody gets into him. There was a soft spin there.
Well, it almost looked like he had it saved going out across the grass there.
Yep.
Man. All right, so we're going to get back up.
Good. Well, good win there for Kyle Meeks there, man. And Nice there sent it up second, and JD sent it third, man. Good race, guys.
Absolutely. Well, I told you, Ed, it would be a good race, and boy, I wasn't lying, man. It's been pretty awesome here to see these guys run as good as they did here today. I know it had a lot of grip on the track, and that's something we'll have to talk to Kyle about. You know, it seemed like at the end there he was kind of either he was slowing up or McNeese was catching him, one of the two. But we'll have to ask him, you know, what kind of tire wear he was getting out there for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I was hoping that, you know, it would go green all the way. I know things happen on the track, but it would have been awesome to see if Nice could have catch Meeks there and see what would have happened.
Right. All right, so good job by Kyle Meeks.
Second lap to go there, but
Kyle Meeks bringing home the win. Congratulations to him. Great job, and we will get down here just a minute as everybody gets done congratulating him on a great win here today. He definitely was the class of the field. I don't know, a lot of congratulations going on there, Ed.
Sure is, man.
All right, well, we're going to try to cut in here in just a minute.
Okay.
Kyle Meeks says Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Kyle, congratulations on your win here. I'm sure you probably didn't want to see that caution come out at the very end, but tell us a little bit about your race and what was going on there them last few laps. It looked like you had lifted off the gas by quite a bit, or Len was really reeling you in quick. Tell us what was going on there.
Yeah, the last few laps, I saw him coming. I was really having to get off the gas going into the corners. My tires were shot, and the last thing I wanted to do was drive it into the wall. If he had got closer, I might have pushed it a little bit harder, but I didn't want to ruin it for myself.
Well, I can't blame you there, brother. Well, you were definitely the class of the field out there today. You did lead the most laps today, 57 laps. But man, that was just an absolutely great race. I can't say any more about it being a great race than that. 4 cautions, not too bad. self spins pretty much for the most part. We had a couple that got together, but most part it was self spins down on the grass or catching the apron. But what did you think of the race today, and what do you think about only having 4 cautions in the race?
Yeah, it was a good race. The long green flags were nice. There's a lot of good racing up front. Kind of split us up with some people taking no tires and staying out on that strategy, but I just seemed to be in the right place each time we took the green. I got the low side a couple times, which worked out, and then the last one I had the high side, and I didn't get slowed down at all, and I was able to jump out to a decent lead. But for the most part, yeah, it was a good job by everybody. Really, 4 cautions, 80 laps. It's not that bad. So it was a good race. I think Len definitely had something for me at the end. I'd like to have seen it gone green, but it is what it is.
Yes, sir. A win is a win, no matter how you look at it. But great job by you today, Kyle. Congratulations on such a beautiful win here at Auto Club. Let me just ask you real quick, is this one of your favorite tracks?
I'm actually kind of new to Auto Club. I've been doing a lot of practice this week, but yeah, I definitely like this track. It's going up to the top of the list.
Roger that. Okay, well, thank you for talking with us, Kyle, and again, congratulations. You want to give a shout out to anybody or a thank you?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Bazu for putting this on, and they do a good job of getting this put together. It's fun racing over here, and yeah.
All right, thanks a lot, Kyle. Len McNeish, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Got a copy with you.
Well, Len, you come in second today. Very good win. You guys up there, you and Kyle and JD mixing it up there toward the end. It looked like you were just going to finish 1, 2, 3, but boy, them last few laps you were really closing up on Kyle. If it would have went green the rest of the way, would you have had something for him?
I don't know if I'd had anything for him. I was catching him a little bit, but there was only a couple of laps to go, and I think if I'd have caught up with him, he'd have stood back on the gas a little harder.
Well, it looked like a lot of fun out there, Len. You definitely ran excellent today. I don't think you could be disappointed by that run. How did your truck handle for you throughout the whole race? Was it better on the long run or better on new tires?
Yeah, it was definitely better on new tires. It just seemed like I was in a bad position every time we had a restart on the cautions and couldn't get a good start. Fell back too far. And that last one there, Kyle got a good jump out there after all of it, and he was gone.
Yeah, we noticed a couple times there you kind of really went high coming out of turn 4. Was there a reason for that? Did you find something up there, maybe a little more grip, or was it just that it was just pushing up the hill on you?
Well, I was searching up there to see if it would actually luck up and stick. I didn't think it would, but I was trying when we was on restarts just to see if there's another lane up there, but it wasn't working out too well.
Well, it was worth a try anyhow, but you come home second today. You got to be proud of that. Congratulations to you on that. And you want to give a thank you out to anybody as well?
Yes, I want to thank Modzu for putting the race on, and you for covering the race, and GAC Racing League, all their guys in there are out here racing with us. It was a lot of fun and enjoyed racing with these guys.
All right, thanks for talking with us, Len, and congratulations on your second place. Good job. J.D. Reyes, you got a copy?
It's Reyes, and yes, I do, sir.
I'm sorry, my bad, Reyes. I apologize. I always want to try to make sure I do get it pronounced correctly, and Ed did tell me he asked you, and you told him what it was, and I've got a few other names in my head since then, but I apologize. You come home third today, and great run for you. You come from the back of the field, man. You marched up through, stuck it to third spot, and tell us a little bit about your racing out there today and how you managed to get it up that far.
Just bided my time and try to make the outside work a little bit for me and see what happened later on. And pushed the issue a few times, going pretty wide, but yeah, it was pretty good racing all the way through.
Yeah, we did notice that there was some 3, and I think one time we even seen some 4 wide. I think back a little bit behind you, but yeah, it was definitely a lot of guys out there really mixing it up and putting on a great show up us up here in the booth and for the viewers. So, but great job out there today, JD. Congratulations on your 3rd place. And would you like to give a thank you out to anybody?
Yeah, Bazoo's put on this race, and the Havoc Racing Chevy Silverado for coming 3rd. I mean, we had some fun. Be back next week, see if I can give Kyle a run for his money next time.
I'm down.
All right, JD. Thank you for talking with us.
All right, guys. See y'all next week. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, Ed, let's run down through the results real quick here, Ed. And I'm sorry I did all the interviews, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. We'll run down through the results here, and we'll get the heck out of here. Kyle Meeks, of course, our winner here today. Congratulations to him. Len McNeese in 2nd. J.D. Reyes in 3rd. Kevin Cook in 4th. Cody Griffin 5th. Brandon Furr in 6th. Vincent Vinny, great run for Vincent today, coming home 7th. Kerry Woodward in 8th. Bobby Price in 9th. John Dunn in 10th. Paul Cohen in 11th. Michael Palmer in 12th. Osman Tuniger in 13th. Brock Hubble 14th. Bob Carlisle 15th. Timothy Kelleher in 16th. Frank Reese 17th. John Estes 18th. Jeff Martin 19th. Terry Bellinger 20th. Billy Rodenberger in 21st, and Jeremy Oblak, the first one out of the race tonight, finishing 22nd. And again, like I say, congratulations to our winner, Kyle Meeks, here at Auto Club Speedway. And that's going to probably wrap it up for us here. Ed, you got any last comments on the race here tonight?
Yeah, I do, Rudy. I thought that, Auto Club was an awesome race for some of these guys, Mod Zoom. I haven't really noticed these guys racing at all, Rudy, and as a race tonight, it was awesome. Watching these cats go round and round, and the respect these guys have on this track and for each other, it was just an awesome race to watch. The broadcast with you, Rudy, in the booth, that's just awesome all by itself. And doing 80 laps, well, I think we had, four or 5 cautions, Rudy? It was awesome.
4 cautions.
Yeah, 4 cautions. With these kind of cats out there driving, man, that just made my day. Keep it up, guys. We'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, Ed. Thank you for helping me in the booth tonight. I appreciate it so much. Good to have you back in there with me. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us for tonight here for the Mod Zoo League running at Auto Club. Our winner, Kyle Meeks. And thanks for tuning in here at MaxSpeedTV, and we will see you tomorrow night for the XCal Racing League.